Alright you lot, gather round. It's your favorite half-giant Hagrid here. And today, we're not talking about blast-ended scroots or how to tame a hippogriff. No, we're diving into something far more dangerous, more unpredictable than any creature in the Forbidden Forest. Relationships. Specifically, we're starting a new series I'm calling the Red Flag Alphabet. And blimey, we're kicking it off with a real beast, the letter C. These are the warning signs, the things that make you go, hold on a minute. This feels more complicated than a three-headed dog. You see, C stands for a whole cauldron of troubles. We're talking about things that seem innocent at first, like a cute little fluffy puppy, but can grow into a massive, drooling monster that's guarding a trapdoor to misery. From crushes that cause chaos to partners who are colder than a Dementor's kiss, the letter C is chock full of cautionary tales. It's about being clever, not just with your wands, but with your hearts. So grab your tea, maybe a rock cake, but be careful with your teeth, and let's get into it. I've seen a lot in my time, from Norbert the Dragon hatching in me hut to, well, other stuff. And I've learned that you gotta keep your eyes wide open. These C red flags are the sneaky Cornish pixies of the dating world, causing a right mess before you even know what's happening. So, let's learn to spot them together, shall we? We're gonna break down these common, confusing, and downright calamitous warning signs so you can protect that big, beautiful heart of yours. Let's go! When they want to be your whole world on day one, that's not romantic, that's a containment spell. Too close, too soon. It's casual, they say, but their actions scream future spouse. This confusion is a curse that'll leave your heart completely befuddled. Having a crush that means nothing? That's like saying a niffler just likes shiny things. It's a recipe for mixed signals. You keep dating the same type of dodgy wizard, expecting different results? That's not a pattern. That's a self-inflicted memory charm. If their loyalty is as absent as a ghost in Muggle photographs, then expect their list of exes to be longer than Hogwarts' Great Hall. A partner who runs from tough talks faster than a gnome from a garden denoming? That's a coward, not a keeper, trust me. They just vanish, no explanation, like they've used a disappearing charm on your entire relationship. That silence is a curse in itself. Their heart's so cold it feels like you're constantly stuck in the dungeons in winter. Emotional frostbite is a real painful thing. When your crush becomes an obsession, you're not in love, you're under the imperious curse of your own making. Break free! And when that crush ends badly, it feels like a mandrake scream right in your ear. It's utterly shattering, and just leaves you completely stunned, you know? You're giving them your heart, and they're looking at you like you've just handed them a moldy old boot. Unrequited love really hurts, honestly. Crushing on someone who's already got a partner? You're basically trying to board the Hogwarts Express after it's already left the station. So this crush comes with more baggage than a first year heading to Hogwarts. Complicated doesn't even begin to cover it, does it? You end up dueling with their ex or side piece? Honestly, you're not the hero. You're just an extra in their chaotic drama. They hide things, ignore your boundaries, and push when you say no. That's not love, that's a dark art. Run, don't walk. Their heart is locked up tighter than Gringotts, but it's still full of treasures for their ex. You can't get in. They claim their heart is closed, but next thing you know, they're with someone new. It's a classic misdirection, a true sleight of hand. Waiting for closure that never comes is like waiting for a howler that was never sent. You're just left foolishly waiting for noise. They cheated, so they're not loyal. Honestly, believing they'll change is like believing a Slytherin will give up ambition. Don't be a fool, okay? You pour your heart out, a full confession, and they just look at you and say, I don't love you, heartbreak level, critical. The drama with their ex never ends. It's a lifelong subscription to a magazine you never wanted, full of arguments and misery. You break the no contact rule and your ex makes you look like a right fool again. It's a trap like a devil's snare. Blimey, that was a journey, wasn't it? We've waded through the whole calamitous collection of sea red flags, and it's a lot to take in, I know. But listen to old Hagrid here. Knowing these signs is like having a marauder's map for your heart. It shows you where the trouble is, so you can steer clear. Remember, from being too close too soon to the cowardice of cutting you off, these C's are clues that something isn't right. Don't ignore them. Don't make excuses for them. You deserve a love that's as loyal as Fang and as warm as the Gryffindor common room, not something that leaves you feeling confused or cheated. Setting healthy boundaries isn't being cruel, it's being smart. It's about respecting yourself enough to say, no, this isn't good enough for me. You wouldn't let a goblin cheat you out of your galleons, so don't let anyone cheat you out of your happiness and peace of mind. Your heart is more precious than any sorcerer's stone. So keep your eyes open, you lot. Be brave, be wise, and most importantly, be kind to yourselves. Don't settle for a love that feels like a constant confrontation or leaves you without closure. You're all magical, brilliant people, and you deserve nothing less than a magical, brilliant love. Now, I'm off to check on the pumpkins. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you for the letter D. Should be a doozy.